So hey guys, it's it's Republic. Hopefully you liked my little intro. I had some clips, some gameplay records. I made a little montage to start off my commentary. So speaking of my commentary, in this game we got me and Reflex. Yeah, I guess some of you that played against us will be kind of mad at us. We tried to be nice when we were counting these accounts, but anyways, it's me and Reflex playing on Terrible 2. And in this game, we got a King of the Hill game on Mirax's Prison against Felon and Hopes and the Fears. So some of you guys have been asking me for some more pro gameplay, and I think this counts. Felon, I mean they're both really rusty, and that's why I think they didn't do so well this game. But yeah, these guys are some of the better players on Deadlocked, and it's a team game as opposed to a free-for-all. So you guys get to see some of that strategy I was talking about in the previous commentary. Before I talk about the strategy, though, I gotta say, I guess what I wanted to be the original topic of this commentary, but I ended up deciding against it. I'll tell you why. So basically, what I was thinking of, since in the first commentary I talked about the game itself, and I didn't really talk too much about myself. I thought maybe in this one I would talk about like my Deadlocked story or whatever, how I came to play this game and stuff like that. But quickly realized that my Deadlocked story, I mean, it's kind of interesting, but it's not that fun to listen to. I'll be honest. You can basically sum it up like this. So when I went on this game, I wanted to be the best. Spent some time. I became the best. Not for long, mind you, but I think I reached that at some point. But anyways, it's very like my story. I played the game because I thought the game was fun, and that's pretty much it. But there are a lot of players on this game that played the game for various reasons that aren't exactly what you'd expect, and a lot of these players have really interesting Deadlock stories. So instead of me talking about myself, what I think I'll do is I'll do a series of dual commentaries. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure yet how I'm gonna do these dual commentaries because I've never done one before. I'm not sure what to expect out of dual commentary or how to record it, etc. But I'll try it out. I think I'm going to do a couple dual commentaries with some people that I think have interesting Deadlock stories. If any of you guys listening right now think you have an interesting Deadlock story that isn't exactly the normal sort of you just play the game because you thought it was fun, or maybe even your in-game was a little bit your in-game experience was a little bit more interesting than mine, then yeah, just leave a comment. I'll consider doing a dual commentary with you. I mean, I'd love to hear your stories. Even if you just want to do it yourself, you don't want to do a dual commentary, you just want to post a comment or something about what Deadlock means to you, or I'd really appreciate it, because honestly these things are really interesting and you get to learn something new about people every day when you listen to that sort of stuff. think my first dual commentary will be with either Reflex or Rayman, whichever one. I don't know. Gets their stuff ready first. Anyways, in other news, I got a new computer, which is actually what I'm recording this on. And guys, I gotta tell you, I'm really happy with this computer. My old computer sucked so bad. It wasn't even mine actually, it was like a family computer. So, you know, I got to bargain with people when I had to use it. Not anymore, guys. I got my own laptop, my own little setup. It's good. I gotta tell you, it's good. It's pretty nice too. Costs a lot of money though. Definitely not gonna be making a major purchase anytime soon. So I realize I have not been paying too much attention to this game. I think it's fairly entertaining, anyways. So before I get into the game, I got just a couple more things I gotta talk about. The first is the music you're listening to. If you like the music you're listening to, there's I think 3 songs in here. The one you're listening to right now is called Summer Solstice. This music is actually made by my brother. He has a channel called Bring Out the Beat. I'll put a link in the description. And if you guys like this stuff, well, feel free to leave some comments on his videos and maybe subscribe if you're into that stuff. But yeah, other than that, I don't have too many things to talk about now, so I'll go into the actual gameplay. So I guess the story behind these dual accounts, Terrible 2, as you've seen in the whenever I get a kill or whatever. Basically, me and Reflex were sort of tired about because we're usually put on the opposite team because we're the 2 best players usually in every game. Not to brag or anything, it's just the way it is, I guess. And so we decided to make our little secret accounts and get on these ones. And the annoying thing is we got booted out. We got kicked out of so many games just because, like, I don't know, maybe people tend to be suspicious of like these you know, alternate accounts on Deadlocked, mostly because things like this tend to happen where you know, a couple better players go on like secret accounts and then just go own people. So yeah, these guys, you know, the beasts that they are, were actually the first, I think, to join our game without just like immediately leaving. So we were happy about that. And you know, you can tell they got that like old school, you know, anti-wussy spirit. I don't know a better way to put it, but these guys they're definitely different from a lot of new players. Not to bash the new players, like you guys do. Anyways, so this game is I'm putting effort into this one. As you can tell, I'm doing some things in this one that I did not do in the previous game I posted. Although some bad things happened to me, but I think in general this game goes pretty well. So I'll explain, I guess, since I'm done talking about that. I guess I'll talk about what I'm doing right now, which is sitting here talking to myself in the game, though. So what I'm trying right now is I'm trying desperately to get inside the hill because you know, even though we're winning, you know, anything can happen in the King of the Hill. Oh my god, that was embarrassing. I think I was trying to like lag around, and you know, he just shot me right in the face. Didn't work out too well for me. So I'm gonna try to glitch myself into the hill. For you guys that don't play Deadlocked, that thing I just did, the wrench flag, whatever. It's actually a glitch. So anyways, I'm fairly certain that this guy's not gonna B6 me to death. So I start paying attention to the guy coming inside the door there, but that turns out to be a mistake, as you can see, because he just B6 magically hits me and takes out the rest of my life. So I was kind of surprised by that. I'm like, what the hell? So I get my revenge right here. Oh, he's trying to run away. So I just shot him right in the face. Good stuff, good stuff. So I do the glitch again. I get myself back in the hill, and Reflex is telling me to get the V2 because I think he wasn't playing too well this game, so he just sort of he told me to get the V2. I also made it, so I don't know, for whatever reason he told me to get the V2. And it turned out to be the right decision because I shot him. That's one of the problems about Deadlocked is unlike a lot of other games, this game kind of like rewards lag. Anyways, before I get into too much Deadlocked bashing, I think I'm gonna end my commentary right here and let you guys enjoy the rest of the song, rest of the gameplay, even though it's not too much of it. So yeah. As always, you know, if you guys like this, let me know. And yeah, talk to you guys later.